welcome to Let's Talk SEO. In this video, I'm going to show you a tool we built for our agency to do on a website or a web page's Semantic SEO. And what it does is, if you watch my previous video about using Google's NLP tool, this Google Chrome plugin kind of uses that API and combines it with some of the algorithms. It provides an output that can then be saved as a PDF and can use that to run a comparison as I showed in that video. This is a custom built Google Chrome plugin, which means that in order for you to be able to use it, you need to be able to plug in your Google NLP API, and only then will you be able to use it. Now there's a way for you to get this tool, and I will go into that in this video. But first I want to show you how this tool works and then how you can go about getting this tool, because it's not available in the open market. This is only available from me, and it's absolutely free, but only if you follow the instructions in this video. So let's get to it. So we've done a search for best roofer in LA, and this is a real world scenario. So we'll pull up best roofer in LA, did a Google search for it. Let's take this one. This one ranks number 1 over here. We'll go down, all right? We'll go to one on the number 10th, just so that we can run a comparison. And we'll do, there are a lot of TikTok. Okay, so we're on number 3 here, and we've pulled up Owens Corning, and we've gone ahead and pulled this up. So this website over here is now ranking number 1. This website is on page 3. So we want to use the plugin I created. I'll show you how that works. So we'll go ahead, we will click on the plugin, which is over here. I click this, okay, and it says we have the OpenAI API key. So you will need your OpenAI API key, and you will also need to add the competitor's URL. So in other words, what we want to do is, like, this is the page we want to beat, or this is the page that's number 1, and this is our page over here, let's say, for instance. So we will pull this up. We'll first pull the URL from here. We'll go back. We will pull up this, okay, and we'll paste in the URL. And this is the URL of the one that's ranking number 1. And then we'll do analyze current page and compare to URL. We'll do this. So what this is doing is, like, it first uses entity extraction using via the API. And if you're not sure what this uses Google's own API, which I showed in a previous video of how that works. So we're using Google's own API, and we're pulling up all the entities from this page and from the competitors page. So you can see there is a split comparison of both pages, the entities on both pages, the number of entities, and everything else. So we now have a entity comparison, and if you pull this up and you look at this closely, over here you will see this is the Santax first 100 tokens. This is the moderation, so it says safety, looking at if there are any toxic stuff on the pages, any toxic words, or potentially toxic words. And it's also looking at the top entities. And it's looking at we're on Owens Corning over here, and it has the language, and we're seeing all of the entities. Now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and run this through OpenAI. And so once this has pulled all the data from Google's API and all the entities from Google's API, we use get recommendation. And for this, you will need OpenAI's API. And if you're not sure how to do this, I think I have a video on how to create an API. But the reason why the API is important is because you can copy and paste maybe 1 or 2 pages or 3 pages. But when you want to do this at scale, the way I do this, to analyze each page, and then you want to also send a report to your client, you want a way to automate that process, and this pretty much does it for me. Yeah. So the prompt is baked into the Google Chrome plugin, and so you don't have to do anything over here, and it does the analysis based on all of the entities on top. It says content optimization, sentiment improvements. So it says the competitors page has a higher sentiment score, 0.6, compared to the users. 0, consider adding more positive language or testimonials to improve entity focus. So I can literally take this and give this to my content writer and tell him to incorporate all of this, which is in very easy to understand language. And what I can do is like I can download a docs file, which I usually do. And if I want to send it to a client, I can download a PDF. I'll show you how the docs file looks. So this is how the docs file or the Microsoft Word file will look. So it says optimize current page to enhance SEO performance, sentiment improvement, entity focus, and all of these are actionable. So you can go ahead and send this to your content writer, or even you can act on it yourself. Image optimization, alt text. So again, we don't have the alt text on these pages. Quality and relevance, it tells us exactly. It just doesn't give us a vague. It just doesn't give us something vague. This is based on real data. So use high quality images that directly relate to the core topics and services discussed. Consider images that showcase the sustainability aspect of Owens Corning products, which they don't have. So industry category, again, over here it says the user's page is currently categorized under building materials and supplies, wrong category. Ensure that content strongly supports this categorization through specific mentions of materials and industry specific innovation. So they're in the right category, just that it's not being reinforced. Explore dual categorization. Consider content that should also align with home improvement. So we're doing well. Okay, so this page does well for building materials and supplies, but we should also be in the home improvement category, and we should align the page accordingly. Technical SEO enhancements is implement structured data markup. It gives us all of this stuff over here that we can then go ahead and start implementing. And so you can also just log in and you can just analyze the current page, and you can also get recommendations with OpenAI, and you can also run a comparison. So if you just run a comparison over here, so you just paste the competitor's URL over here, and we'll analyze current page and compare URL. So you can just decide to do this. So we have Cloud SEO analysis report. We've got tagged original text. So this is all of the text that was tagged on the page. This is the document sentiment. This is entities discovered. So this is on the page that we're analyzing the entities. I can see it has the Wikipedia URL. So we can go ahead, we can add all of these entities to our page and just make sure that we're covering all bases with the page that we analyzed. This all of the entities. Let's go through, and then we've got content category. So it's a business, industrial, construction and maintenance, building materials and supply. There's a 58% confidence score that the page belongs to these industries. The confidence score is low, so we might want to have to work on that. And then we've got moderation and safety tags. Toxic 7.8%, insult 5.1%. So again, we want to be able to work on that as well. Syntax analysis, language United. This will be United States. So it's broken it down over here. Now we can go down so that we can go to the competitors page analysis. And you're gonna, this is a highly detailed analysis of the page. You pretty much everything that you would need to analyze the website. So let me know if you guys are interested in this plugin, and I might make this available. Leave a comment below, or leave me a message via the Google Forms, and I will get in touch with you. So once there is enough interest for my developer to go ahead and package this for mass distribution, I'll go ahead and make it available on my website. But again, if you show interest in it, this might become available sooner rather than later, or it might be only available to people who show interest in it, and then they can go ahead and install this in their browser. So if you guys found the video helpful, like and subscribe as always. If you have a question about the tool, or you have a question about the process, or you have any other questions related to SEO, feel free to leave a comment below. And if you're looking for someone to do SEO, there's a link in the description to a Google's form. Fill the form, get in touch with me, or you'll see an email address below over here. You can shoot me an email. Please do not shoot me emails. If you're a video editor, I get loads and loads of emails from video editors. I'm not interested in hiring a video editor at this moment. But when I am, I will make a video and I will put in an announcement. I will publish it on my LinkedIn profile. So follow me on LinkedIn, follow me on Twitter, because